Professor Habib, it's obvious that there's a fissure in the tripartite alliance. Most recently, Cosatu spokesperson Patrick Craven has said that if Vavi does go for a disciplinary hearing at the beck and call of the ANC, there will be a split. Do you see that this is a serious chance of a fissure within this tripartite alliance?
I don't think it's a neat divide between Cosatu on the one hand and the ANC on the other. I think it's a much more complex split that we have, tensions we've been seeing over the last couple of years. I do think it depends what the ANC tries. There's clearly attempts by some stakeholders in the ANC to act against somebody like Vavi. They feel that he's using his platform in Cosatu to challenge them, and they think a disciplinary hearing is the way to resolve it. I think it's a silly way to resolve it. It tries to deal with political questions through administrative means. It also assumes that Cosatu is simply an appendage of the ANC, and that's something that is not just entirely true. I mean, what it's provoked is the big issue of Cosatu's independence. And I do think that if they were to prevail, that attitude were to prevail in the ANC, then the tensions could become seriously acrimonious over the next couple of months and weeks.
We always see this jostling between members of the tripartite alliance. Metaphorically, it seems like a marriage going sour over time. Why are they still staying together and proverbially not getting divorced?
There is a strong belief that the alliance is crucial. This alliance goes back 3 decades. It was an alliance that was strategically important to break up the apartheid state. And it's a particular alliance where people in Cosatu say they do not want to hand over the ANC to conservative elements. I think it's also worthwhile bearing in mind that Zwelinzima Vavi has raised some important issues that are not simply of interest to the labour movement. He's raised issues of corruption, conflicts of interest with peoples and cabinet ministers, private business dealings and their public mandate. The issue of broad-based black economic empowerment and BE not enriching a small politically connected elite. I think those are concerns that are much more widely shared than the union movement. I think many in big business share those concerns. I think many within the ANC share those concerns. And I think that that's something that's worth bearing in mind as well.
I see. Many voices in one organization, or in this case, the Tripartite Alliance. Last but not least, how damaging is this for our image in the run-up to the World Cup?
The world out there actually knows that South Africa is a very robust, politically charged country. And that is something that they're not particularly threatened by.